What's up, you guys? I'm here with a new video today, and yes, you are looking at Grapha. So, I think you guys know what that means. After all these years, it's time to do an updated Dark World deck profile with Slim. I haven't done one in so long. A lot of people are like, oh, fuck this, I'm turning off the video, fuck Dark Worlds, blah, blah, blah. Dark Worlds haven't done shit in years, you guys, let's be honest. The deck's not that good. It's a deck you can play if you want to. It's a deck that has a lot of answers to a lot of meta-breaking cards just because the deck is unfair and it's good at what it does. It's not as good as it used to be. There were times this deck wasn't even a contender. It has won a YCS. It has topped several times. But the deck has lost steam. The deck is not what it used to be, and I don't know if it'll ever be what it used to be. But it's still a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's still something new for you guys to look at. It's not Cosmos, it's not Magic Spectres, it's not none of the new stuff that's coming out. It's just something that's old, it's kind of fun depending on how you look at it, and it does have its own advantages and disadvantages in this game. So I'm here to just profile one for you guys because a lot of people have been asking for it. If you're not a Dark World fan, don't watch the video. If you are a Dark World fan, go ahead and watch the video and give me your opinions. This is just one build that I have. This is not a deck I'm using if I were to go to regionals or anything. This is a deck I have if I get bored of the meta. It's very easy to get bored of the meta after a couple weeks. So this is just something to fall back on if you want to just try something funny, or if you want to, go online and, if you got like stress issues and you want to just piss people off, go ahead, play Dark World. Everyone's gonna say that, so I'm gonna save you guys the trouble in the comments. If you're bored and you want to just get your DN rating high, just play Dark World, because if you play Dark World on DN, like seriously, your hands are just stupid. Like, I've played so many games on DN in the past with Dark World, and your hands are always busted. I mean, it's not always gonna happen, but anyways, enough babbling. Let's just get into the list. This is my Dark World deck profile for the November 2015 format. It's a turbo-based build, as always, and there are improvements, of course, they're going to have to come with time. The extra deck's kind of a piece of crap because I rarely use it, but I'll get to that when I show you guys what I'm running. So let's start with the standards. We got 3 Grapha. Obvious, your best card, your beater with the field, he's 3,000. 3 Snow, second best card, searches any card in the deck with Dark World. 2,000 under Gates, great card. 3 Brow for your draw power. Simple way to bring Graph out, summon, bounce, etc. Work it with Gates, draw 2 cards, too good. I am playing 2 Silvas. I like the rank 5 abilities. I like that Silva's basically another beige. He's a lot bigger too. He's 26 under Gates. He's a Eradicator Epidemic Virus target. I think that card's really good, just in every format. So Silva's in there. At one time I had only 1, but then I put a second one in so that I would see it, and that I could also have the ability to make rank 5s off Soul Charge. And if I somehow got 2 Silvas, it happens a lot. And then just 1 beige. I think beige is better than Silva just because you can normal summon it and you can do stuff and it helps with rank 4s. But I wanted to have all 3. Some people run gold. I wanted to put beige in instead just for the flexibility. Then 2 copies of Trance Archfiend. I really like this card. We do run the 1 skill drain, so Trance Archfiend comes in handy. Just being able to dump stuff, the way it loops and brings back anything you banish, so I really like this card a lot. I wouldn't run it at 3 though. So 2 of those, and then just the 1 lone tour guide. It's still good. I don't think rank 3s are that good anymore. I did put I think 4 of them in this extra deck, but I don't think they're that good. But Tour Guide helps you get to Brow, and a lot of times all you want to do is the Leviair combo, so that's good enough for me. So that's it for the monsters. On to the spells, a lot of spells. We got 3 Gates. Obvious, your best field card. I'll let you guys know I was trying out a build with 3 Gates, 3 Chicken Game, 3 Terraforming, and it was pretty good, but I noticed that I was drawing just too many spells, and just a lot of times it just wasn't as consistent as I wanted it to be. It's something that I will try to improve on and, present it to you guys later, because I am running like a Reckless Greed build, so the argument of Chicken Game and Terraforming are better than Reckless Greed, I could totally understand the argument, because I have tried, and I have tried cutting the Recklesses for that engine, but for now, I'm just sticking with standards. 3 Dark World Dealings. It's like my favorite card in the deck. It's like one of the best cards. You just draw, you discard, you get combos off. 3 Drag Down, another really good card. Knowledge is everything in this game. Being able to have knowledge of what your opponent's playing and what they have in their hand is really good. Drag Down solid. Combo with Mind Crush, it's devastating. You can disrupt their plays before they even get started, which I really like. 3 Upstart, because we like 37 cards in this deck. We actually have less than that with all the other cards, but it's in there because it does what it does. For the 1-ofs, 1 Soul Charge, card's amazing. 1 Raigeki, 1 Allure, and 1 Foolish. Another thing I was doing before, I was running 2 Dark Hole, because before, when Necros were running the Diginlock, as many outs to the Diginlock as you had was better. All your monsters are free because, Grapha's free. If Archfiend dies, you get a card back. Like, there was no reason not to run Dark Hole, but I cut it because with Diginlock gone and Shadal's gone, and a lot of decks not putting up like super massive fields unless they're going to kill you. Like, if they're going to put up a massive field, you Torrential. That's your only option. If they put up a massive board, they're probably going to beat you that turn, so Dark Hole is useless, because you can't do anything about it on your opponent's turn, so yeah. So that's it for the spells. And then to the traps, this is probably the most debatable card, 3 Reckless Greed, just because I want to see my cards. Reckless Greed works great in this deck, just because if you already have gates up, you're going to keep drawing regardless. However, I can see where people are like, this card's terrible. I have at one time cut this card. I put it back in just because it worked for me. Now, I can't say it'll work for everybody, but it does work for me. I try to draw. You draw so fast. You try to get to 2, draw 4 cards. You know, you're that much more ahead. I think the card is very solid, but I can see where people are like, play Terraforming and Chicken Game. I have tried it. I'll definitely do an updated build with this, but for right now, I'm playing Reckless just for the speed, but I could see myself cutting it if it doesn't pan out that well over the format. Then 3 Mind Crush, because Mind Crush is just solid across the board. If you're a good player and you can make good reads on your opponent, Mind Crush will save you every time, because you just go drag down Mind Crush, you just win. They search, you Mind Crush, you win. Like, it's very simple. Eradicator plus Mind Crush is just stupid. Kill all their spells or traps, Mind Crush what's left in their hand, and you just win from there. So, pretty solid. And then just Torrential, because it's good. Your monsters are free. Field Clearing is good. The 1 Skill Drain, because it's a Floodgate and it's busted. And the 1 Eradicator Epidemic Virus, because no matter what format it is, someone's playing traps or someone's playing spells. Call one, know what your opponent's playing, and just call it and blow them out. So, really like this card. That's it for the deck. It's 40 cards. Now the extra deck. The extra deck is whatever. Honestly, I don't go into the extra deck that much. It's very rare I do, but when I do, I have these options. You can build it any way you want, but this is what I have. So with the rank 8s, because we do spam Grapha pretty quickly, Felgrand, because he's like the best one, Heliopolis, because he's also really good. He just blows away cards and you just win. 1 Zombie Stein. This card's amazing just because he's a 4,500 beater and he just kills people. Like, this card is just stupid. He's so powerful, so that's why he's in there. That's for the rank 8s. I was running the Tachyon Dragon, but I cut it just because I wanted to have a little more variety in the extra deck. Since I am running the double Silvas and a Soul Charge, I thought I'd put rank 5s in. So I have 1 Volcasaurus because it just wins you games. 1 Zenmayo because this card is ridiculous sometimes, and 1 Shark Fortress because Grapha attacking twice is usually game, so that's what's in there. I don't play Gaia Charger, I probably should, but that's just for the Volcasaurus Gaia Charger combo, and it doesn't come up that much. Then for the rank 4s, I wanted to have like the best rank 4s I could think of, so Castel, Dweller. I put Direwolf in, I'm not so sure, this was the last card I added. I put Direwolf in because Direwolf can can just pop problematic cards or like a Shadow Mirror or something. And then I put in Master Key Beetle. I would side Vanity's Emptiness. I didn't main deck it. I guess it's just to protect gates. It's just good. It's 2,500. I'm just not 100% sure if I'd keep this card in. I could see myself cutting it, but it's in there for now. If I main deck Vanities, I should just put it in there. And then I put in Dark Rebellion. This was like another last minute addition. I just really like this card. I like what it does. It's just stupid. It just can win you games because it gets huge. So that's in there. So that's for the rank 4s. I could probably run better rank 4s, but for now that's what I got. And for the rank 3s, 1 Anganier because it's solid. 1 Leviair because you have to play it. With 1 Tour Guide, I only play 1, but Leviair gets in there and loops stuff, so it's good. 1 Acid Golem because it's big, and 1 Zen Mains because it's always been good and it's original Zen Mains. It's awesome. So yeah. So that's it, you guys. Dark World deck profile for November 2015. Let me know what you guys think. I don't care if it's not meta. I don't care if you guys don't like Dark World. It's something new. It's something fresh to look at. Like, let's face it, we're tired of the same shit. We're really tired of the same decks, like, just always coming back. And I haven't updated this deck in forever. Like, really, like, I haven't done anything with this deck in so long. And, I mean, it pretty much has stayed the same. And I think that says a lot about the deck, that there's not too much you can do to change a deck that already has its own playstyle. So, however, you could run the Dark Creator build, but now that Tour Guide's at 1, you really can't run it to the same extent. I have tried it. It's just not as consistent. But I like this build. I like the Turbo build. I did have a build with the Malefic Stardust and the trade-ins and the super just like nutso draw everything. That was like the last profile I showed you guys. I haven't tried that one out yet. That one's really good. However, all you're doing basically is drawing, and your field can get broken really easily. With Skill Drain at 1, it's just not as consistent. I liked it when Skill Drain was at 3 because you just dug into Eradicator, Skill Drain, Grapha game. So it's not like that anymore. But let me know what you guys think. Give me a thumbs up. Give me any advice. I'm open to it all to improve the deck and to improve the extra deck because my extra deck sucks. That's just my personal opinion. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you for watching. Oh, also, I do have a new DN profile. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Life, YGOLYFE. So if you guys ever see me on there, just hit me up. I'll put a link to it in the description. And yeah, hopefully I'll play you guys on there. I'm going to be testing. I'm going to be coming back to some events, some YCS. I've been awarded 2 weeks vacation. I'm going to use one of my weeks to actually travel to an event. So whichever the next YCS is that I can make it to, I'll keep you guys updated. So yeah, thank you for watching.